Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide... Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. Running back searching for a hole. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. At the 40, there he goes. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play.
Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Motion from the back. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Breaks into the open. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. They go to the ground. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wideout trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougar!
And how about this offensive line?
They'll leave it with him. Continuing to churn and move him forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way. Then I'll throw the football.
Flips it out in the flat. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. He breaks a tackle.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Good play call offensively, and that's the right place to go with the football if you're the quarterback, but just a better job by the defender knocking that ball down.
It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Man, you have to do everything in your power not to let your momentum carry you out of bounds short of the first down marker.
And I would argue, too, maybe you run your route a little bit deeper. You got to understand where the first down marker is and where I got to get to. But, yeah, I'm not running out of bounds. I'm lowering my shoulder and trying to get as much yardage as I can.
Wrong button. Jesus Christ, circle was running free.
He'll start this drive going to the air. Working on the right. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. Really effective concept against the zone there, and it helps all the more, David, when you have a tight end that can get downfield.
No doubt. Take your tight end, put him in the slot, makes it easier, better matchup. Now he's got a good corner route. You can tell. Sticks his foot in the ground, quarterback puts it up there. Know he's got zone, know he's got the big fella. He goes up, catches the football, makes the big game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Makes the grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Houston going up tempo. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got his man quickly. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of the...
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Going right to work up top. Here's the pressure. No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Man down. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offensive line.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch. And made. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They're dealing with a second and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Smashes ahead. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown. This should be the last play of the quarter. The give to the tailback. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback.
There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Grabs it in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to... He's going for the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
That's tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Trying to impose their will with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead. Late in the 4th quarter, inside of a minute, I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
Out of the gun, the inside give. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. To go, the offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down with the catch. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Fires left. Makes a connection. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
QB strikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He wants to go deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Caught near the sideline. It's Robbins. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires toward the end zone. In the air, and he's got it for the touchdown. And now they're a 2-point conversion away from locking it up.
Stop it. They got a chance to tie this thing.
Such a big play to score that touchdown, but now you don't have a lot of time to celebrate. You've got to come up with your best 2-point play to send this thing into overtime and give yourself a chance. Who on offense can come up with a big one here with the game on the line?
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Now they need to pick up just a few more yards here to get within the kicker's range, David.
No doubt, Reese. We got to take care of the football, but we're trying to get as many yards as we can. Jesse, let's make this thing as easy as possible on our kicker.
You're right. And listen, you've got some time, too, so you don't got to panic here. Just pick the right play and go execute.
They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Makes the catch. It's Cheek. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
He runs out of bounds.
It's now first and 10 from the 24-yard line.
For the offense.
Give to the back. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Houston.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This is the game-winning play. Win it or lose it on this field goal attempt. And it is good. Splits the uprights on the chip shot. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese? Making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse. Just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Jesus. Nice.